Baltimore Lakers, so Klay to the Lakers remains a possibility. Golden State has until Friday to pick up Chris Paul's option on a $30 million non-guaranteed salary for next season or waive him so he could be a possibility for the Lakers, given, of course, his friendship with LeBron. So, Keyshawn, what would you like to see your Lakers do?
It's a wish list? Is that what it is?
Within the realm of possibility, please.
No, I get it, but I'm just thinking...
Don't say Jaylen Brown.
No, I'm talking about the wish list of the players that Skip mentioned.
Okay.
So, because you got to start thinking about the money aspect of it, right, in the contracts. I don't know that CP3 fits based on money, right? Because he's getting $30 million potentially from Golden State, and you got that. Then Klay, I would like Klay because LeBron has had success with guys that are shooters, and people are acting as though Klay is like a bum now, which is crazy to me. They like acting like he can't play basketball. Dude, averaging, what did he average last year, 18? Something like that?
Yeah.
Like, come on, he was, whatever, because he got benched. But the intriguing one for me is the DeJounte Murray, Clint Capela combination, right? If we can grab that and bring that, and Rui, and D'Lo, and Gabe Vincent.
And Austin Reeves.
If Austin Reeves is in the mix,
yeah.
See you later. Okay, because just those two alone combined what they did in Atlanta, every category with the other guys, although, Gabe Vincent was hurt a lot and all that, you just look at combined, they averaged 34 a game, rebounds 16, assists, they shot 49% from the field. All their numbers is better than all those other guys, okay? And that smells like enough for me to be able to get us over the hump. It really does. Now, can we add a Klay? I don't know. And then the money. What's the money? What's the money? What is he looking for?
He's looking for years.
But it's got to be money attached to it, too.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying, Rachel?
Yeah.
At the end, I like the DeJounte Murray, Clint Capela. I like that. I like it a lot.
The Lakers absolutely have to take the key role player approach as opposed to the third big star approach. That will determine a lot of their success with this roster. Because a guy like Trae Young, another Atlanta player who'd been rumored to go there, that is such a big salary that you are skimping on the other positions. And under the new collective bargaining agreement, you're much more hamstrung about getting rid of guys with big salaries like that. And the whole three big stars, not much else model didn't work in Phoenix this year. I wouldn't expect it to work in LA. So they have to take the key role player approach. I'm not talking about guys, who never play. I'm talking about the guys who make up a championship team. Is DeJounte Murray, Clint Capela, are those the two guys that you want? Are they the best available for the Lakers if they take that approach? That's what the front office has to evaluate. DeJounte Murray, 100% in a lot of ways. He's an upgrade from D'Angelo Russell. He played a lot. Clint Capela played a lot. That'll be good for Anthony Davis. However, when you look at the numbers about DeJounte, look, averaged 22 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 1.5 steals, played 36 minutes a game, shot 45.9, 46% from the field, which is great. The number that you're going to have a problem with is the three-point number, right? He was 36% from beyond three. And this just comes into, and D'Lo's a better three-point shooter, this just comes into what kind of game does J.J. Redick want to play? And if he installs a system that favors the three-point over anyone else, and he has a mid-range specialist coming in, that is going to be a point of conflict. So it's a little bit about how are they going to match the player to the system, to who the best is available. But to me, they have to go this route. If they go the star route, it will be a huge mistake.
But Skip, is DeJounte Murray's 36% because Trae Young dribble, and here you go now all of a sudden I got 2 seconds to shoot it? No, but I'm just saying,
Yes. So help me out. Why would Atlanta trade DeJounte and not Trae? Like what? Isn't it an either or between those two? Haven't we arrived at that impasse in Atlanta where it's time to? Okay, trade them both.
Let's say they might want to.
They need to, for Atlanta to trade Trae Young, they need to find someone who wants to take on that salary.
Yeah. I wouldn't. That's just me.
You're not the only one who feels that way.
Okay, but DeJounte, to me, is way more valuable as a basketball player than Trae Young is. He's 6'5", Trace. I don't know. You say he's...
I thought he was tall to me.
6'1" or something. Whatever. I think he's 6 feet tall, but whatever. I'll take 6'5", and I'll take the steals, and I'll take the savvy and the toughness, and he's really good. He's another guy. I don't know how San Antonio let him or Derek White go. That's just me, but whatever. So if you could get him, that's fine. If you could get a package with Capela, but they're going to want a whole lot. They're going to gut you. They're going to gut whatever you got.
I can give you Gabe Vincent, D'Lo, and Rui and some picks. Man, go bye.
Okay, but they're going to want more than that.
They're going to want Austin Reeves.
Yeah, they're going to want Austin Reeves.
They specifically asked for, when the two sides talked about this deal a few months ago, they said Austin Reeves, and that was the breaking point for the Lakers.
Okay, so if you look at other avenues, like Valanciunas, if he's available, I don't know what kind of money he's going to command. I've always liked him a lot. And if he could give you 15, 18 minutes, he's 6'11", and they list him at 265. He looks like he weighs 300 to me in a good way, because in the first round of the playoffs, he bullied Chet Holmgren, and yet Oklahoma City swept them, but he averaged 15 and 11, and they could not stop him when they really needed to stop him, and yet they still won because they're just better than New Orleans. Okay, so if he were available, I would take him even over Capela as your back. You keep saying we need that other big, that big to back up.
Yeah.
Even though Jackson Hayes had his moments, he's just a little wacky and kind of inconsistent.
Who?
Jackson Hayes, you're done with him? No,
but that ain't we. No, man, we need better than that.
Yeah.
Okay, but he is really athletic. I mean, he has his moments where I think.
But we don't have time to wait for that athleticism to kick in.
Isn't he 7 feet tall? He looks like he is. Plays that. Okay, so you want DeJounte, and so it's like Laker entitlement. Just snap your fingers and say, "Come on over here. We got it."
He's a clutch client. What do you think?
There you go. Maybe
working it, baby.
All right. Okay. So you're gonna have like 4 starters next year. You won't even be able to afford the 5th spot, right?
That's all LeBron's teams. You act like LeBron teams have never had just 4 starters.
Okay. Lakers are set to offer LeBron 3 more years at more than $160 million. So how many more years will he play is next?
You know, I'm just looking at the schedule, Skip, without diving into college football and really dissecting their opponents and looking at the rosters and everything. Just looking at the names of the schools and going off my memory from a year ago, I look at them as a 9-3 team. I think they lose to a Nebraska at Nebraska, second week after beating North Dakota, which North Dakota State could be a tough out for them, but they'll wind up winning that game. And then I slide all the way down, and then I look at the next loss in November against Utah, based on Utah's toughness, the quarterback coming back. And
is that
no, it's at Colorado, but Utah and Cam Rising and company is really good.
As you found out at USC.
Exactly. I got them losing that. I got them losing back-to-back against Kansas. So Utah, then Kansas, at Kansas.
Yep.
Kansas got a good team, nice little quarterback, the whole deal.
Yeah.
And I got them beating Oklahoma State. But 9-3 is a really good year for them. You know, Arizona had a hell of a year, but their coach left and went to Washington. They're down in the desert. I got them winning that game. So I got them at 9-3.
Are they at Kansas State?
They are. Kansas State is at
Colorado.
Colorado, but I got them beating Kansas State. So I only got them losing to Nebraska, Utah, and Kansas.
Okay.
But, you know, look, Deion has a plan, right? And he said it. He said, I got a plan. I'm not following my boys. They're my sons. I'm not, you know, they're not leading me. I'm leading them. Yeah. Which is all true. And he had a plan at Jackson State, which was get that program to a certain place. And I remember when I was at ESPN and having him on the show and talking to him about the possibilities of leaving Jackson State to go Division I and whatnot. And he's, you know, I prime talk, said, baby, I'm not doing that right now, da-da-da-da. And eventually, he did do it. So there's a plan always in place. And as he said, for now, I plan on staying because I got a plan in place. When that plan materializes and he gets them, and I got him winning the Big 12, when he gets there and gets them the way they should be, there's an opportunity, a chance to go elsewhere, whether it's the NFL or even a bigger college program. Mm-hmm. But he likes to finish the deal, right? He just likes to, when you start something, you want to finish it. And there's nothing wrong with that. And if he changes his mind at the end of the season in college and his kids go to the NFL and some amazing offer comes to the table, I'm not going to hold this to him to the fire on this. I know a lot of people will. You know, a lot of people will say, oh, you said you're going to stay and build a program. Okay, man, a lot of people say they're going to stay and do a lot of things, but when your calling is your calling, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Wait, you think they're going to win the Big 12 this year?
I do. I watched them play.
You are so much more optimistic than I am.
I watched them play every single snap last year.
Yes.
I might have missed 20 snaps in all of their games. It was this close.
Yeah.